Hello everyone and welcome to entry number 38 in the Dev Diary series for Chromatic Void. Today we're going to be shifting focus from levels to mechanics, so let's dive in. The primary mechanic that we're going to be looking at today is called the Chroma Boost. The Chroma Boost is intended to give Void one of several different abilities depending on the type of colored orb that he picks up. We've talked about the blue before, and we've seen the green as a health increase item, but we've changed the way both of these work as well as added a red one to go along with it. So let's go over what each of these does. Now the red sphere is more of an offensive upgrade. After collecting 3 of them, Void will have access to a projectile using his normal attack. So instead of just slashing forward, a small red projectile will also shoot forward and destroy any enemies in his way. Like the blue sphere, it only lasts for a certain period of time, but for that time can be incredibly useful if you have a lot of obstacles in your way. Next, let's talk about how we've reworked the green sphere. Instead of simply increasing Void's health, you can now collect 3 of them and then spend that bar of meter to give Void a protective shield. The shield will protect him from 1 point of damage before it dissipates. It, unlike the other 2 abilities, has no set time and will last as long as you do not take damage. Finally, let's talk about the reworked blue. The blue, upon collecting 3 and then activating the ability, will, same as before, give Void a bit of a speed boost, as well as increase the recovery rate of his energy meter to use his abilities. You'll also notice that while moving, his running animation has actually changed while in this state, just to kind of indicate that he is really trying to push that speed limit. Now, these alone are all pretty cool in their own right. However, what if I told you you could put them together to do some even cooler stuff? That's right. If you manage to fill up all 3 bars simultaneously before activating the Chroma Boost, then it will combine the abilities of all 3 and temporarily elevate Void to a sort of super form. The full unlocked Chroma Boost ability, where you can see Void's texture has actually changed to more of a shifting, colorful gradient. His after images have more of a purple color, and he seems to glide along the ground. Now, this ability will probably be saved for later in the game after more things have been unlocked, but I wanted to go ahead and show it off. So, along with the speed increase of the blue sphere, your meter recovers at such a fast rate that you basically cannot run out while in this state. Likewise, you still have access to the attack upgrades, and Void is completely invulnerable to all damage while in this state. It runs out at the same speed as the others on their own, so you don't have too much time, but if you're in a tight spot and you have access to this, then you'll find it'll be very helpful to have in your back pocket. Moving forward, there are plans to potentially create more variations of the Chroma Boost depending on which meters you have full. So if red and blue is full, it will actually change the style of the projectile shot. If you have red and green filled, maybe the shield will operate in a different manner, or maybe the shots will act differently. But in theory, there are going to be several interesting ways to mix and match these powers depending on which ones you pick up first, and determine how you want to use them based on the situation. With that, we're going to move forward to the question of the week. The question of the week is, which of the 3, or rather 4 power-ups introduced today is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below or over on Twitter at Chromatic Void. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We're happy to be moving this project forward. And as always, we will see you next week. Take care.